that's funny because Will just even told me that's not serious, but they were giving me. I was believing it, you know.
Will doesn't know what he's talking about outside.
Will thinks he's a good player, right? Only being, you know, #1 DK, that's nothing.
Ally using the putts tag. The putts.
Put or pute?
I don't know.
Or pute. He is French, so he can be pute. I don't even know.
Putts.
You say with an active.
Like if you're a Jew.
If you're a Jew, what's that even mean?
It's an insult, like Jews use.
Really?
Calling people putts.
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean you wouldn't know? You never seen like Seinfeld?
No, I never watched no Seinfeld. Man, Ally out of position, started getting reads. No, this is interesting. Ally was the one to knock Mr.R into losers, and from what I heard, it was a steamroll. It was bad, but this is how the matchup goes, you know. If Snake is out of position, he can get wrecked pretty hard.
Equal percent now.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, Snake can kill very well.
I'm still gonna have to hit a really clean attack to send him away.
Ally! Ally! Again, to anyone just tuning in, yeah, we got losers finals. This is a great, great tournament. I'm Drake on commentary. We got White here with me, both representing Nova Scotia. Oh,
good night.
I wasn't even a tipper, but yeah, Mr.R saying I don't need to.
We're back at 2.
Oh, this could be big damage. Excellent dolphin slash.
Bails himself out with enough damage.
Mr.R was playing smart, saying I don't want any of that crap. Oh boy, this could be bad for Snake. To anyone who missed it, you know, it was on the stream probably an hour or so ago, but Ally was playing to Buzz and winners, and that's what threw him down into losers. And you know, the most interesting part of it is, you know, you'd probably guess he'd go Snake or, you know, maybe Ice Climbers. I know he has a Wario who beat me in doubles.
Oh,
Ally! But he actually went Rob. He went Rob and did the -2 matchup voluntarily. It was something to watch, but it was yeah, it was not. Yeah, you go watch it. Just go watch the match.
it almost worked.
What's that?
It almost worked.
Yeah, he was you know, Ally making it look like every character he uses is a high tier character. It's just what he does. Mr.R, he's great, you know. Snake has a little bit of a dead spot where your options aren't as good, I guess, and Mr.R is maneuvering there, you know, getting his bears, you know, trying to space perfectly.
What it looks like to me.
Oh boy, Allies! I don't know if I was getting nervous. Yeah, I just heard a little make a sound there. It looked like that up air was not the plan, you know, and I believe it. These guys, they just don't die. Simple as that. They just Snake lit at 201, Mars 119.
Snake hits him with the Sweet Chin music.
Boom! There it is.
Sweet Chin music.
Bringing the pain, you know? Getting some of the leg action going in there. What do you do against that move? Oh, you stale your up air, you just F-tilt him. Ally! Ally has a seemingly trolling playstyle, but it's legit, you know, it worked. You can lose finals, you know, spot dodge 6 times, and, you know, maybe the 7th one will get you something good, and that's exactly what just happened.
I think it dodged 5 times, I think.
It's 5 times, okay, sat there and counted it. Good stuff,
not really good counting. He's running away with it. Mr.R just cannot get that kill move. It's not like Mars are short of kill moves, like they have enough to go around.
Exactly, you don't do anything except for like your down tilt and F tilts. No, not even F tilt, your jab, I guess, you know, and you can probably get a kill. Select few moves won't kill, but oh man, this was.
Are you white? Like the smasher white?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be replacing you for the commentary. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm not good enough?
I don't know, I just felt like commentating and I asked.
No, that's cool, man.
Oh boy. No, last stock, you know, Snake does best, and he just chipped away the percent. You know, you can trade grenades. You know, Martha's really got to get in on you, and if you can, you know, safely wall him out or at least trade your hits, you know, that's how it gets Mars up to something like 123%.
Once again, he just needs that sweet chin music.
Oh, he went for it, but you know, Mr.R saying, I want none of that. You know, you fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. You know, you guys know how it goes, right?
Damn it now.
Mr.R running it back. You know, one thing I really want Ali to look out for. I'm sure he's aware of it, but he's been shielding quite a bit.
Sweet chin music.
He's been shielding quite a bit. And I was nervous that he was going to get his shield broken. You know, because that's what he's been doing. Great. So with me, we got V jumping in.
V115.
V115. Showing some great matches before. You know, congrats on placing where you did. You know.
Yeah, thank you. I felt really good today with the way I was playing. I took out some notable players like Zenodo and JG.
Yeah.
Took a game off of Mr.R. But
now,
anyway.
what I said a few times in the stream is I really want everyone to go back and watch that Sword Guard set.
Oh,
that is.
That was.
You know, I'm not going to spoil how this went out, but it was definitely, you know, one for the ages.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the match.
Ally
won game 1, and
yeah, for sure.
It's not very surprising considering that when they played in winter semis.
Okay, I was aware that they won, and I was aware that Ally won. Now, was it even close? Like,
okay, what happened was Ally won Ice Climbers game 1, and then he lost to Mr.R. Marth. In the game 2 and 3, Ally won convincingly with the Snake versus Marth. And game 4, I guess Mr.R. felt not so confident with his Marth that he decided to go with Zero Suit.
Really?
With the Zero Suit Snake matchup. Yes.
Interesting.
Mr.R. does have a pretty good Zero Suit Samus.
Now, you'd be the one to ask about that. It is up to par, you know, he does have the moves.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, he got 3 1s, and 2 of those were convincing losses in the Marth versus Snake match. Now, he's doing a lot better this set. Ally's at 124.
Definitely. Well, from last match, Ally got his shield broken once or twice. Ally got his shield broken. So that's like, you know, Mr.R, I think he's starting to download a little bit. He knows that Ally is playing very cautious, I guess would be the word, you know? He's using his shield quite a bit, and Mr.R seems to be abusing that pretty well.
Yeah, right there, Mr.R tried to read a roll, but it didn't work out.
Right, yeah. Oh, I'm curious on why that even worked, you know? Like,
yeah, that was... Like the grenade toss made sense, but why Mr.R also happened to stay right in front of him. So
yeah, well, if you see him grab the grenade, you know, Snake's options on a follow-up is much more limited, you know?
I think it's because, oh wait,
ooh,
nice.
Fantastic there.
Mr.R almost killing with the Dolphin Slash, but no cigar. Snake's sitting at 180 there you go, Tipper in air. Very common kill move from our players.
It wasn't necessarily a bad move from Snake. I don't know if that was necessarily a missed space, but maybe just a misread. It just didn't pay off that time. But, you know, Snake doing what Snake does best, just, you know, trading hits. He did a great job holding on to that stock. And any move you land with Snake, you know, he's such a powerhouse, and it really knocked up Mr.R.'s percent.
That's one of the reasons that people might consider this matchup even. All spikes, there you go. And all even up once again, ladies and gentlemen.
That was man.
Snake looking for the tech chase, but doesn't work out.
I'm curious on how that even works. Someone like Ally, you know, you'd think he wouldn't get styled on like that, but Mr.R is, you know, very stylish.
Yeah, Mr.R is very good at reading and punishing your air dodges. That's what he was doing to me all set, and especially towards the later games. And you know, no Johns about that set. He just simply outplayed me because of his great reading ability.
What a fantastic player. It's so fun to watch his matches on YouTube.
Yeah, he's one of the most entertaining players there is.
He's definitely the most entertaining Marth I have ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not the best, but the most entertaining by far, I would definitely say.
I'll take on your offer. I'll stick $1. I'll do it. Because the banks are all closed. The banks are all closed. Okay.
Well, Hungry Box.
Do you have any American dollars and ready for Canadian?
American dollars? I got nothing, man. Sorry.
American dollars?
Hungry Box needing some American money. I'm not quite sure why.
So now Ally's up 2-0, correct?
That is 2-0 indeed. Wow.
And Mr.R changing his tag to iStud, short for I Studying, a Diddy Kong player from Europe. If I'm not
Okay,
mistaken.
a little shout out right there.
Yeah, a little shout out.
Yeah. Interesting. So he didn't even want to go with the tag, just.
I guess he just put it up there momentarily.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted to show it to
purposes.
everyone, but
Yeah.
the stream didn't even see it there, you know. But you heard it from us. You heard it from us there.
And LA looks like he's still going Snake.
It's working. It's working. Why not? You know.
Yep. Mr.R still using his tag. I wonder if he's going to switch to Zero Suit again, or perhaps the Snake Ditto. The Snake Ditto could be great.
Okay, I saw this.
Oh, no,
my
it's
fault. Okay, that's why he didn't.
Marth
go
versus Snake again on Smashville.
Run it back again. Now, is this really Marth's best stage in this matchup? Do you know anything about that? Like,
Well,
it's close quarters, so I was guessing it would be helpful, but
Marth is a character that has a lot of potential when you throw in platform canceling, and Mr.R is famous for being very good at platform canceling. And
that is true, yeah.
And not only that, but for some reason it seems that in Europe, about 80% of the games that they play on are on Smashville, and then the other 20 are on Battlefield and Final Destination. So
really, okay, so that's a very conservative stage selection, I suppose.
I don't even know if it's that. They could have a huge stage that's for, as far as I know, but maybe they just all prefer to play on Smashville.
Yeah, perhaps that is the case. I'm not really sure what Marth players' best stage is. I know that in Nova Scotia we have a fantastic Marth main, Fifth Best, and he loves Pokemon Stadium 2 is his stage. His #1 stage, I do believe. So
I assume you're talking about Raziak.
Raziak, yeah, that's it right there. You know, he's recently got on that top 5 list. He's a good player, you know.
Mr.R is sitting on a comfortable lead right now, but Ally in the position
of this could be painful. Oh no, you know.
Yeah, if
Ally knew what was coming.
Yeah, if you down throw with the character and part of their body is off the edge, they can fall off an aerial immediately. That's what I do with Zero Suit Samus.
Right,
I fall off an up air.
I was under the impression, I guess it's only got certain characters that Snake can guarantee that U air, that up air kill. You know, I guess Marth is too quick. Someone like, maybe I use Rob, so I guess my bear and neutral air is too slow.
Ally is popping his shield up over and over, just waiting for something to happen.
You know, that's what I was talking about before. Ally seemingly has like almost a trolling playstyle. You know what I mean? Just some of these things you just ask, why does he do that? But
Mr.R finally gets the kill with the tippered up air. Oh, nice combo, neutral air to forward air, building up a quick 18%. Ally trying to pop some grenades in there, perhaps kill with a grenade.
There it is, okay.
And he reads the air dodge and kills with an up tilt.
Just waiting for that air dodge, just maximizing it, and you're basically tied up, like. Now I'm curious in a situation like this, what must be going through Mr.R's head, like, you've tried this twice already, and it hasn't worked,
Well, I don't know, but perhaps he's confident in his ability to download his opponent. This match is pretty even right now.
Well, interesting. There's some great SDI getting out of there.
Very interesting choice from Ally, choosing his down air.
It seems like he's been doing that a few times now. After a few Dolphin classes.
He's been using a lot of down air punishes on just in general. I don't really approve of that because it's easy to SDI out of it. But I suppose even if you get hit by 2 or 3 hits, you still take a lot of damage.
It would seem like I would guess maybe would a neutral air be a better choice as a punish?
No.
It's easily SDI, but I know it's also powerful. Like all of it's just 29%. I do believe
both down air and neutral air do 29% when all 4 hits.
Oh, they both do 29. Okay.
I guess the reason he punished with that is because Marth was at about 20%, so a forward smash wouldn't have killed.
Okay.
So that was probably the best available option he had.
Right, and forward smash is 23, I do believe. Something around there, something beefy like that. But if you get your down air, then that's still does more. It's not going to kill. So.
Mr.R killing with the tippered uncharged shield breaker, not a very common kill move.
With that move, if you get him either on their shield or you get him with an actual hit, it's a great move.
Yeah, definitely.
You just don't want him to dodge it, but Mr.R, he's too good to let something like that happen. Excellent dash attack there.
Ally is very proficient with his dash attack, especially when, Mr.R just goes crazy on the platform. That's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, wow.
Ooh, I'm curious if that was a misinput or not. Knowing Ally, it could be.
It was probably a misinput if I were to guess. That wasn't exactly a position where forward smash was a safe choice.
Could he have been reading a spot dodge, perhaps? Like it's Ally, so I wouldn't put it past him, but it's
it's possible, but
it obviously didn't pay off, right?
Yeah. Mr.R sitting in a very comfortable lead.
Yeah.
He's about a full stock ahead.
The question right now, I suppose, is if he has downloaded Ally's playstyle. He's played him, winner semis, and here we are in losers final after 2 matches. I'm curious if he's kind of, figured out, this is where he'll air dodge. In this situation, he'll probably do this.
There he goes. So you just breeze the air dodge, punishes with the back air.
Yeah, that's exactly it, So I'm not going to say it's bad news for Ally, because it's definitely still a big uphill battle for Mr.R.
And Mr.R just knows that since Ally has that kill percent, he's going to try to shield to avoid any kill move. So Mr.R is taking advantage of that and grabbing his shield every time
that's very important
put him back off stage.
Not being hasty, not jumping the gun, trying to get the kill move right where you can.
Mr.R killing with the dolphin touch. I believe that was a JV2 song, something that doesn't.
That is, yeah.
Something that doesn't commonly happen to Ally.
One thing I love about that is that Mr.R was at 0% for a very long time. Ally just couldn't get anything going, couldn't get a single hit.
He did. Mr.R just kept grabbing Ally out of his shield and throwing him off stage over and over and over. Now I wonder. Oh, there they go to FD.
FD, okay.
Standard counter pick for Snake.
Interesting. Now I know it's also pretty favorable for Marth too. To my understanding, Marth is pretty good juggling. When Snake has no platforms, that could end up being bad news. So I guess it's a double-edged sword, perhaps.
I actually have to disagree with that. I feel like it's easier to juggle on stages that have platforms, such as Battlefield.
You say so when they land, you can read where they're going and such? Okay.
Not only that, but because generally, when you're trying to juggle someone, they have 2 options, throw an aerial or to throw an air dodge. And on a safe platforms, you cannot air dodge or do an aerial through a platform. So if you're doing one, you will land on the platform, and then whoever's below you will be able to punish you.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that could be true.
Now, Snake is still going to get juggled here because it's Snake and it's Marth. But it's just not going to be as bad as it is on, say, Smashville or Battlefield.
Well, that was
very, very close game right now. They're only 1% apart. Both players sitting in their shield. Ally finally spot dodging, and Mr.R punishes the forward air.
Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions or whatever, but this is pretty close. And if if this does go to Mr.R, I'm curious what the next step would be.
That was very nice touch hit from Ally. He just knew to dash and he towards Mr.R.
Yeah.
He up tilted as soon as possible.
Oh, watch that shield! Now, it really falls on Mr.R to get the kill, and against Snake, he's just going to want to just chip away and maybe get him to hit the grenades, even trade if you need to.
Mr.R almost killing with a tippered forward there.
Oh, Ally getting out of there. I don't want to be in that situation, he says.
Now this is just a testament to the kind of player that Ally is, because Snake is notorious. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Snake is notorious for his inability to land, especially against characters such as Marth and Meta Knight, who are very good at juggling.
Yeah. Oh,
but almost every time he makes it back to the stage, taking very little damage.
Right, and against someone like Mr.R, that's no small feat.
Yeah, definitely not. Ally rolls, and Mr.R punishes with an operator back air.
Now, it wasn't necessarily the most safest, when he rolled behind Mr.R. Mr.R was sparing, so I guess that turned out to be in his favor. You want to get away from that edge. Oh!
Mr.R going for the read, but I believe he did not B-reverse the shield breaker there.
Right,
so he just threw it the wrong way.
Man, I love these guys, they're just reading each other over and over, just some of the level is just so high of the skill.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
very nice. Double, triple roll from Ally, just trying to avoid a dolphin slash. That seems like what Mr.R might have been planning. However, Ally picks up on the tech chase and kills with an up tilt. Marth dying at 118%. Ally's hitting at a comfortable 71%. Of course, since this is Marth, anything is possible. We could see a spike off stage, or we could just see juggling over and over and over. And right as I say that, Ally gets juggled with an up air and then a fair.
Oh, there goes the mine. There's a mine on the ground, and Ally was just maneuvering, weaving around that. You know, Mr.R has to jump over, and that can limit the options on how you can punish Snake's recovery.
Nice kill by Mr.R with the tipper down smash.
Oh, the nair doesn't connect. That's not the easiest move to air dodge. You want air dodge through it, but Mr.R pulls it off.
Oh, Mr.R going for the gimp, almost gets it. But Ally up B's just in time.
Yeah, it's kind of doing his signature styling, you know. That was a little bit of fantastic, a beautiful, like, 0 to death if it happened, you know.
Yeah.
Snake's recovery, you know, he's kind of staying a little bit mobile in the air for a little bit. Mr.R wanted to capitalize on it, but just doesn't follow through, you know.
Mr.R doing a very good job. When Ally finally lost his stock, Mr.R was already at 54%. And then just a few seconds ago, we saw Mr.R at the same percent, and Ally was already at 100.
Right, yeah.
He made a pretty significant comeback. It's not as big as most comebacks are, but it could make the difference here between a win and a loss.
Now, the biggest difference I'm seeing in this match is Mr.R is doing a great job, you know, not letting Snake get his footing back down on the ground.
Yeah.
It's just been, you know, punish after punish. You know, he's doing the grab when you need to do the grab. You know, your up air is working.
Mr.R. Oh,
there it is.
Very nice neutral air kill from Mr.R.
Yeah, Ally shaking his head. You know, a couple of key mistakes there. And
here we go, 2-2. We're going to have the last game of losers finals.
Yeah. Still got Will up front for some moral support on Mr.R. What we got going on?
Once again, thank you to Drekken from ESChamp for providing us with this amazing stream.
Yeah.
As well as our sponsors, A&T Games, ESChamp.
Yeah, shout out to them, you know, making this happen.
This is an Apex 2012 qualifier. Shout outs to Godleg for sponsoring this event with their Godleg clothing. Sorry, Apex 2013. Yes, my mistake. Thank you, Drekken, for correcting me. Shout outs to Omega Collectibles. I saw them selling some little figurines at the front. They looked those pretty good.
Those are
And shout outs to Gaming Ottawa. I believe they donated a couple of, more than a couple, plenty of TVs for us.
Yeah, without those, you know, this wouldn't happen, you know?
Yeah, every little bit makes a big difference.
Yeah, totally. And this was a very successful tournament. You know, started off a little bit slow, but, you know, the turnout was great, great skill level, you know, some great Americans, some awesome Canadians.
Yeah, we have two of North America's finest, Ally and Mr.R. I mean, Ally and DeBuzz, as well as Europe's finest, what's the name? Mr.R, sorry. A little bit brain dead from all the intense sets that I've been having.
Yeah, totally. You know, it can get stressful sometimes, right?
Ally contemplating counter-picking the Halberd, which is a standard.
Banned Halberd. Okay.
Mr.R banned Halberd.
So we ain't going to Halberd. There's the one we're not going to. Doesn't want to get, you know, up tilt kill to like 90 or 100 or whatever, you know?
Halberd, a very standard Snake counterpick because of the low ceiling and the Snake's ability to kill vertically early with his up tilt.
Yeah, Mr.R saying I'm having none of that, you know. Get that stage out of here.
Ally possibly going back to Final Destination or perhaps PlayStation.
Final Destination
Pokemon Stadium 1.
For him. I wouldn't say surprised, but I don't know if I'd agree with it. You know, it just didn't seem to work. Whether, you know, it's the best choice or not, I don't know.
Now, I don't know why Ally would take him to Lilac Cruise because, simply put, you can platform cancel on Lilac Cruise.
Yeah.
And there are 3 platforms this time instead of just one, like there was on Smash Bros. Then again, I don't know how experienced Mr.R is with platform canceling on Lilac Cruise because the timing is different due to the different heights of the platforms. Not only are they at different heights from the Smash Bros. Platform, but the 2 outer platforms are at a different height than the platform in the middle. So, like personally, I find it very somewhat difficult to platform cancel there, and I've also been fairly well known for being confident at platform cancel. Okay,
I also want to take note on what you're saying before. You know, with the stages that these guys go to. You know, I don't know if he's 100% comfortable with that stage. I don't know. I've never seen him play on. I don't know if Europe goes there very often. Maybe if you're in losers finals, they have to perfect these stages.
I like going back to Smashville.
That's an interesting choice because this is the stage Mr.R wants. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of sending a message of, you know, this is the most. It's kind of regarded as the most balanced stage in the game. Maybe just saying, you know, I'm just going to go skill, no shenanigans. You know, no stage advantages, just bonking heads. You know, and who's the best player.
true, very true. Ally with a slight disadvantage, but of course it's Snake, so it's not, it doesn't really matter that much. Nice grenade toss by Ally, sniping Mr.R. Building up some quick damage.
Excellent read.
Nice SDI by Mr.R to
No, I'm just stunned by how, Ally always seems to make those down grabs work. I've tried, seen some other people try it, but he just always gets a read, and you're lucky to get out of a down grab with 30% taken.
Yeah, to put it simply, Ally's been playing Snake since 2008. He pretty much knows what he's doing. That's probably why he's so good at tech chasing.
Ally's even a bit more mobile this match. He just seems like he has a bit more momentum going for him. Yeah, gets the roll.
Now on the next tech chase, I wouldn't be surprised if Ally went for immediate up tilt instead of trying to predict where Mr.R will go.
Right, yeah.
An immediate up tilt.
Well, we saw him kind of fishing for him, He really wants it. He's letting it rip all over the place.
Nice neutral by Mr.R to get Snake back off stage.
Yeah.
And once again, as soon as Ally lands, Mr.R just shield grabs him. Unfortunately,
could this be death here? No.
Nice read on the air dodge by Mr.R. Misspaces the up air, very uncharacteristic of.
Oh, he lit!
Fantastic! Look at that classic Ally DI. He's always been well known for his great DI, and Ally gets the kill with an up tilt.
Now I love it. I was looking at Ally, and he knew I was going to connect even before he hit it. It was like he knew that was just how it was going to work. That was it.
Once again, Ally lands, and Mr.R just.
Yeah, there's a kill. All right, all tied up. Game 5. After Ally basically from apparently bodying Mr.R in winners, making him change his character. Back to this, Mr.R, showing that he is up to par. He knows what he's doing.
Mr.R is no slouch, and I believe he does have quite a bit of Snake experience with Calzors from Europe.
Okay.
And conversely, I don't think Ally has a lot of, I don't think he has a lot of Marth experience, as there aren't many, I guess, notable Marth players in North America. There's Mike Hayes, who lives in Southern California, but that's very, very far from where Ally lives.
Right, no, that's too true. Oh, he wants to grab?
Ally tries to jab Mr.R.
No, I like that. I like the Ally baiting something, maybe baiting that gap attack, or maybe hoping that he'll go for a dolphin slash, get nice all punished, but it just doesn't work out this time. I think that was great. That was kind of obvious that Mr.R was adjusting. He knew that he was getting red on those. Oh, there it is, Oh, that's very delayed, doesn't kill.
Mr.R knows to DI and will cancel the up tilt so he can survive.
Yeah.
Of course he saw it coming. He had about a full second to prepare, which in gaming terms is a very, very long time.
Ally wasn't too happy with that either, shaking his head. He knew, I should have had that kill. That should have been mine.
Yeah, maybe if he had gone for a back air, he might have been able to get the kill.
Perhaps, yeah. Even an up air, maybe.
Up air too?
The options were there, so you gotta, be kicking yourself a bit. You're in losers finals, you're basically tied up, and any percent you're taking right now is basically free for Mr.R because he should have been dead. Just because of that, one mistake.
Mr.R mistimes the air dodge, so he gets hit with the explosion of the grenade right when his air dodge finishes.
Great up
Ally
there.
gets the kill. I suppose vicariously through his grenade.
Seeing kind of that change I was saying before with Mr.R. He's not letting Ally get his footing. That's really important right now. Because if you do, taking that to look 19%, 31%, so quick. You gotta keep him up in the air, keep him out of place, keep him on the back foot, and that's what he's attempting to do.
Ally doing a nice job of air dodging, but also falling away from Mr.R, so Mr.R cannot punish the air dodge.
Yeah.
He was falling in the opposite direction.
Smart stuff all around, by these two fantastic players. Oh, great delay.
Yeah, Mr.R with a nice cross-up tipper up air.
But man, mixing like Snake's weight and Ally's DI, it's kind of disgusting to be frank. Like it's 207, it's so interesting. He goes for a grab. Was that okay? It ended up working out, but that was I would have thought guaranteed damage would have been better.
You know, something I would like to see from Ally, I'm not sure if this works, but perhaps the next time Mr.R misses an up B, Ally could sticky Mr.R and then go for a tech chase.
I was just thinking that too. That would have been really cool to see happen, you know, kind of mixing things up, you know. We haven't seen Ally do that against Mr.R yet. I know he's capable of it. I know that he does it on the fly. He stuck me when I was holding my shield for too long, and it was a pretty funny outcome, you know. It's just great
Mr.R
stuff.
finally takes that second stock off of Ally, but he's sitting at 72%.
Yeah. So now I'm sure Mr.R will either be going, you know, to get Ally in the air and get some juggles going, or start doing that little styling stuff that he's like very well known for. Yeah, see, he knew it was going to connect right when he rolled back.
Ally screaming yes.
He was happy. He was happy with that one.
Even before the up tilt connected.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's just the kind of player he is.